channel where we spread love and positive vibes only. And I want to start by thanking our new subscribers. We really appreciate you. We really value you. We are so thankful. Welcome to this channel where we spread love and positive vibes. And you join us to do the same. To the returning subscribers, we always tell you, you are the real reason why we sit here every day and bring this content, because you motivate us, you motivate us, and you inspire us, and actually your comments encourage us. Your comments make us realize we are doing something, and therefore we appreciate you. We thank you so much, and we always tell you that we pray for you. May the Lord bless you, may the Lord enlarge you, may the Lord shield you and protect you together with your family. We never take it for granted that you watch us. We don't. Actually, we don't, guys. We are very serious, and we are very thankful so much. Today, I want to talk about something that I have come to learn about Jamaica. I always talk about Jamaica because it fascinates me. It makes my heart to lighten up, to smile. It makes me know that despite what you go through, despite ups and downs, despite so many problems, you can emerge to be a winner. You can emerge to be top there. The sky is the limit. And therefore, this is a country that gives me hope. This is a country that motivates me to work hard, and knowing that there is a hope. Even when we go through a lot, there is hope. Because one thing that I have learned about Jamaica, they went through bad stuff during the slavery era. And they didn't give up. They fought, they endured, they worked hard. And so far, we are celebrating them. Meaning that under whatever circumstances we go through, we should not lose hope, because tomorrow is bright. There is a singer that sings in my mother tongue that was singing and saying that when we go through some stuff in life, because life is full of ups and downs, and she said that when you go through some stuff in life, know that it is a passing crowd, and it is soon going to go away. And we hope that the situation we are facing in our nation today is a passing crowd. And we'll wake up one day to embrace the victory of our nation growing like we have seen Jamaica has grown, our nation being independent, our nation having the liberty to stand and say what we feel, the right to say what we feel. And I don't want to start by what is happening to Kenya today, but I want to say that we are hoping that God will fight for our battles. Fight for us, actually, because I will talk about it later in this video. But let me start by talking about the Jamaica as a paradise. Jamaica as a paradise. Do you know, I have actually seen so many videos about so many countries in the world, in Africa, in everywhere, but I have not come across a country that has got so much natural beauty, resources, and artificial resources. I am talking like that because we have seen that Jamaica is very rich in natural resources, and it is also very rich in artificial resources that have been made by man, and it is also very rich in agricultural produce. And therefore, Jamaica is a small paradise. There is one time I shot a video and said, I think God, when he was creating the earth, the universe, there are some places he used to actually favor and actually say, this land is going to be so beautiful, this land is going to have so many natural resources, this land is going to be occupied by so many wonderful people. Sometimes I look at some places and I say, wow, they are so beautiful, they are so wonderful, they are so fear-free when wonderfully created. And when I look at Jamaica, it is one of those places. I was looking at the natural resources of Jamaica. The other day, I shot a video on the people of Jamaica who have gone beyond Jamaica and up in the world to be recognized by all of us. And we saw there were so many, I could not even exhaust them. When we come to other things that are done in Jamaica, we have seen that they are top there. But today, I want us to focus on the natural beauty of Jamaica. Do you know, Jamaica is one of the countries that has got so much when it comes to natural beauty. And not just so much, very, very nice natural beauties. Like I'm going to describe them one by one and you'll see. Very beautiful sights to behold. And therefore, let me start by mentioning a place or rather something called Martha Bria River. Actually, it is a river. Martha Bria River. This is a river whereby you can go together with your family and do the rafting using bamboo, which have been made by the local people. I told you Jamaicans are very creative. Actually, we saw at one time of Dimwango's video, we saw her. I don't think they were with Kino. I think there were other girls, other ladies. And she was entering a raft made up of bamboo. And the captain of that raft was a Jamaican. You can see how creativity goes in Jamaica. So they make a raft using bamboo tree. And this is used to go around the river, Martha Bria River. And this is one of the beautiful natural resources of Jamaica, where couples go and enjoy the ride using the bamboo rafts. They go enjoy and have fun during the day with their family, with their spouses, have a good time entering those bamboo rafts and go along the river, Martha Bria River. And I'm sure this river has a lot of natural beauty, the forests, the flowers. Actually, there is one flower that blossoms or blooms once after every 33 years. And when you're going along the river, Martha Bria River, you can be lucky enough to find that this flower has blossomed or has bloomed. And you'll be able to see the Jamaican bamboo plant flower, which blossoms after every 33 years. Can you see the natural beauties of Jamaica? After every 33 years, those are so many years. When you're 33, you are already an adult. And this flower blossoms after every 33 years. So if you are lucky, you'll find it having flowers and you'll enjoy the natural beauty of Jamaica. The other thing that is natural to the Jamaican people is green grotto caves. The other day, we saw Dimwango. I usually specifically use Dimwango because we have seen her so much going in those places, and even Kino and Cora Smith. So we saw Dimwango visiting one of the caves. I don't know whether it is the Green Grotto Cave, but we saw her entering the cave, and we could see the limestone that makes the cave. We could see Bob Marley holding a guitar in one of those caves. And by the way, these caves have got underground river. By the way, it could be the one, because we saw them going through the caves and they reached somewhere where they found a place they were swimming and there was a river, but it was not a big river. So I don't know whether this is the river that passes through the underground of the Green Grotto Caves. I hope I'm doing the pronunciation properly, the Green Grotto Caves. And these are caves that are so beautiful with limestone surrounding them, and also they have an underground water. And by the way, these caves have some historical values. I showed you a video where I went to a forest here in Kenya, and I could show you the caves where the Mau freedom fighters used to hide in those caves in Karura Forest. Those of you who have actually taken time to learn about Kenya, we have the Karura Forest, and this is the forest that was being preserved by one of the ladies that fought so hard so that this forest is not deforested. And that was Mother Wangari, who won the Green Belt Movement title. And she really fought for this forest not to be cut down trees. And this forest has got caves where the Mau freedom fighters, Jomo Kenyatta and the rest, used to go and hide from their colonial masters. And these green grotto caves in Jamaica also served the same purpose. The slaves that used to escape from the slave masters used to hide in these caves. That is one of the first places I would wish to visit when I reach Jamaica, the Green Grotto Caves, so that I can see where our brothers and sisters used to hide when they are running away from their slavery masters. You see, we share almost the same history. The freedom fighters in Kenya were running away from the colonial masters and hiding in the caves. And we see the Jamaicans who fought for the freedom, or rather who are being held as slaves. When they escaped from their masters, they used to hide in these caves. And we saw that Nana was one of the slaves that escaped and went and formed a group, the Maroon, that fought for the freedom from slavery in Jamaica. So they used to hide in the Green Grotto Caves. Wonderful caves. I would want to visit there. Then we have the Blue Hole Mineral Springs. The Blue Hole Mineral Springs. This is a 24 feet underground spring. And this is where people go and see. And around this Blue Hole Mineral Spring, visitors go and have fun by seeing people diving, because it's a 24 feet deep spring. So people dive inside, and some of the visitors who are quite daring can jump in the spring and have fun. And I saw that this spring, it is therapeutic. And the people who are there, I think there is a hotel nearby, because people are done massage using the water of the spring, which is therapeutic. And they feel good when you are done massage using this water, and you feel a lot of freshness in your body. So this is one of the natural beauties of Jamaica, the Blue Hole Mineral Springs. It has got minerals that are therapeutic. And people done massage using this, they feel fresh, they feel cured, they feel good. And therefore, visitors go there and have fun. You can also hike if you are daring and you don't fear heights. But there are people who entertain visitors by hiking inside and showing them how to hike. If you are able to hike, you can hike. If you are not, then you enjoy the people who are hiking. Then we have the Blue Mountains. And I was wondering, why are these mountains called blue? Because I thought when you go to Jamaica, you're going to see blue color on the mountain tops. I don't know how I was visualizing it, but I realized the blue name comes from the vegetation, the mist vegetation surrounding the mountain that produces sort of a blue color, and that is why they are called the Blue Mountains. Remember that around these Blue Mountains is where we have coffee plantations, and that is why the coffee that is produced in Jamaica is called the Blue Mountain coffee. Very good quality coffee known all over the world. The Blue Mountains, you can actually hike up the mountain to enjoy the vegetation around the mountain, the different birds, the flowers, and I don't know whether there are animals in the Blue Mountain. The Jamaicans in the house can tell us whether they are animals, or rather, the people who decide to climb up the mountain, do they face the danger of being attacked by animals? You can tell us actually. I saw one of the people that lives around the Blue Mountain. Actually, it was being said that he's from Lebanon, And when Lebanon was facing crisis of war, he moved to Jamaica. I think one of the parents was a Jamaican, and he has settled there, and he enjoys diving in the many rivers, many falls, and he goes to the beaches and have a swim, enjoying himself. And I could see him showing some snakes. I don't know whether in the Blue Mountain there are snakes. The people in the house would tell us that. So hiking up the peak of the Blue Mountain takes from 3 to 4 hours. So it is actually high. 3 to 4 hours is quite a distance. And people use this time, they go very early at night, so that by the time it is day breaking, you are up the mountain and you can see the sunrise and the sunset when you are on top of the mountain. And it is said, and the Jamaicans in the house will confirm, when you are on top of the Blue Mountain, you can actually be able to see the whole lot of Jamaica, because it is the peak. It is the highest level in Jamaica. And actually this mountain is like a ridge. It's not just one big mountain, it's a ridge, like we have the Aberdare ridges in Kenya, and therefore the peak of it is where people climb and take 3 to 4 hours, and they enjoy the vegetation along the way to go to the top of the mountain. So we have the Blue Mountains, and I've told you where the Blue name comes from, and there is a lot of beautiful things to actually see as you climb along the Blue Mountain. I would also wish to hike up the mountain when I visit Jamaica. So that is something else that is found in Jamaica, which is the other natural beauty of Jamaica is the Negri Cliffs. And I happened to learn that these caves were used as a backdrop in James Bond film. I think the film was being called Thunderball. You're going to confirm that. Imagine such a beautiful place being actually appears as a backdrop in a film. I told you Jamaica is a sight to behold. It's a paradise. And I'm not saying it like that just to joke or to entertain. I'm actually saying it because I've seen it. I have seen the Negri Cliff in the pictures, in the videos, and I can tell you it's a sight to behold. If you see something that is being used by the filmmakers as a backdrop, it's a beauty to behold. So we have the Negri Cliffs that are a beauty site for the tourists that go to Jamaica. And then we have the Luminous Lagoon. The Luminous Lagoon. These lagoons have got some history fun. Actually, it is something that happens. And we saw that these lagoons, people go at night. You don't go during the day. Because at night, when you enter this lagoon, you start glittering. You start shining. The skin glows. And this is because there are some microscopic organisms that are produced when the water of this lagoon are disturbed. And those microorganisms, they are called the dinoflagellates. The dinoflagellates. And these microorganisms make the skin to grow, and they are harmless. I think I featured this lagoon in another video. So we have this beautiful lagoon that you can go at night and enter, and your skin will start growing because of these microorganisms. And then you tell me Jamaica is not paradise? You're joking. I tell you, Jamaica is paradise. Look at the many places. I don't even know whether when I visit Jamaica, I'll be able to visit all these places because there are so many. We have seen the Mother Bria River. We have seen the Green Grotto Caves. And it is a must, those ones. Because me, I love where people used to survive when they were struggling to be free. Freedom. The Blue Hole Mineral Spring, we have seen it. The Blue Mountains, and now we have covered the Negri Cliffs, and now we are in the Luminous Lagoon, where people go at night and they enjoy themselves and they have fun. And when you enter it, your skin starts to grow. What a beauty! I would wish to visit these places. Then we have the Dan Falls. All of us, we can agree in unison. If you have ever seen the Dan Falls in the video, in the photos, they are a sight to behold. The first time I saw the Dan Falls was when Shonarwa actually went. I think the Dan Falls are in Ochorio, because at that time, Sean Arwa had gone to Ochorio together with Kino, together with Dimwango, Esther, and the Dream Team. And Sean Arwa alone visited the Dan Falls. And we all saw it is in levels. The beauty of that falls, I could not resist it. And Sean Arwa showed us in the Dan Falls, you can actually script your name on the stones inside the river. And you can climb from the lowest part of the fall to the highest part. There are levels, and you enjoy yourselves. You can actually sit at the bottom there of the fall, and water pours on your skin. You enjoy. We actually saw people enjoying themselves in the Dan Falls. That is another natural beauty of Jamaica. And then we have the Blue Lagoon, the Blue Hole Mineral, and all these are actually the natural beauty of Jamaica. The Blue Lagoon, people can tell us what is found in the Blue Lagoon, what do people go to do in the Blue Lagoon? Why is it called the Blue Lagoon? And then we have the Blue Hole Mineral Spring. That one I've covered. So we have the Blue Lagoon. I don't know whether we have the Luminous Lagoon and the Blue Lagoon. I have already seen the Luminous Lagoon and I've talked about it. I saw people actually entering the water in the Luminous Lagoon and actually their skin growing. I saw it, and actually they were going with the torches, something like that. They were lighting torches, and it was so beautiful to go in this lagoon at night. So I have really enjoyed the beauty of Jamaica, and we still continue to enjoy the beauty of Jamaica. Jamaica is so beautiful with the natural beauty and artificial beauty, like I am telling you. So beautiful. Then there is this river called the Black River. And I was wondering, why is it called the Black River? And I realized it is called the Black River because of the vegetation. The vegetation that has decomposed and make the water look black. And therefore it is called the Black River. And I came to realize there is the Black City, named after the Black River. And I found that this Black River, it is dark in color because of the decomposed vegetation, and the Black River City is actually the capital city of St. Elizabeth Parish. St. Elizabeth Parish, they have their main city at the Black River City. So there is a Black River City, and in this Black River, by the way we saw, can you remember whether it was Jamaican Adventures? They went to the Black River and they were telling us there are so many crocodiles found in the Black River. And for sure, when I checked, I saw that it has the highest number of crocodiles in Jamaica, the Black River. And it is one of the largest rivers in Jamaica. And it has not only the crocodiles, it has cranes, it has fish, it has other animals. The Jamaicans in the house can tell us what other animals are found in the Black River. And then we go to the what? The White River. I saw there is a White River in Jamaica. I don't know why it is called the White River. Located in Ochorio and at St. Anne's Parish. So, and in this White River, by the way, I don't know why White River, or there is sand that is white, because we saw the Jamaican sand is actually white. And therefore, I don't know why the White River, but in this White River, there are so many activities that are done. And I found that every Tuesday and Saturday, they have an exotic night. They have an enjoyable night. And along the banks of the White River, they actually prepare a romantic dinner for those who have gone to see the river. And wine and spirits are served. We found that Jamaica has the best wine, has the best beer, the rum, and the Red Spring beer. And this river is wonderful. Imagine you having a romantic dinner along the White River, enjoying yourselves with your friends, with your spouses. It is a sight to behold. So we have the White River, a very, very nice place. And it is the birthplace of the real beer. I saw something like that. The Jamaicans in the house can confirm that. So we have covered so many beauty of Jamaica. We have not even touched about the beaches. We have not touched the many falls. We have just touched the dance falls. And there are so many falls in Jamaica. We have not touched the many rivers. We have just touched a few rivers. And therefore, there is a lot to see in Jamaica when you visit this land. There is so much to be watched in Jamaica. And I really can't wait. I always say this, and people see it as a joke. If I was able to actually enter an aeroplane and land in Jamaica, if there was another shortcut, I would land there anytime. It's a beauty to behold. Coming from Jamaica, let me come to what is happening in our country, Kenya. And yesterday, I briefed you on what happened yesterday, and actually some youth passed on, which is so bad indeed. And today, actually last night, the president talked to the nation and actually called the people who are demonstrating criminals. And I don't know what to say, but I want to tell the president and the people maybe who watches me, these are not criminals. These are young children that are eager to see a change in their nation. That are eager to see corruption in the nation is abolished. Corruption comes to an end. People take responsibilities of their own doings. And above all, we cannot tolerate taxes to be hiked for people who are hustlers. Remember, Mr. President, you entered power through the word of hustler. You actually promised that you are one of those hustlers. You said you are a hustler, and therefore you entered to power, people knowing that you are going to be on their side because you have experienced the problems they are going through. Now it's like you have forgotten. It is so sad. Please listen to the people. Listen to what the people are telling you. Because all of us, we are breathing. There is so much that is happening in the country that Mr. President is actually going in the wrong direction. I don't know whether you are being advised to do what you are doing, but I want to tell you on the ground, all of us, we are feeling it. Everybody, not just the youth, all of us, we are feeling it. Even those that are not going to the streets, they are actually feeling it. And therefore, listen to people, because you entered to power using the name Hasra, saying that you're going to associate with the Mama Boga. Mama Boga is that woman who sells cabbage. You actually were campaigned for by people who sell things in the market, very low people in the society. They are the ones who campaigned for you. I remember a woman I know in my area that sells cabbage and very little things, potatoes, tomatoes, was one of the main campaigner in your, as you are moving from one place to the other, and you carried her to State House. But now she's selling in Kiambu Town. So remember, the people who voted you, the people who campaigned for you, are poor people, people who have no means of life. So please, take heed of what people are telling you. And to those that are joking around, and it looks like they don't see the seriousness of what we are talking about, our MPs and the majority leader in parliament, Kimani Ichung'wah, you have seen people are not joking. People are serious because people are experiencing a lot of problem in the nation. They cannot tolerate what you are doing, you people. So can you kindly represent the people who sent you in parliament? I'm talking like these guys because there are some Kenyans who come and watch my channel, so that these people can know. People are suffering. People are down there. I remember one of the guys who was demonstrating saying that he marries people and these women runs away because he cannot afford to give them food. He cannot afford to buy diapers. And then you hike the price of diapers, you hike the price of everything. Don't you feel the cry of the people of Kenya? Don't you feel the pain of the people of Kenya? Kindly be merciful to the people of Kenya who elected you. And you, Karen Nyamo, you have become somebody who is just talking. Karen Nyamo is one of the appointed MPs. Those that are usually appointed by the president. And she's really talking so badly. Consider that you have children. Those children are going to grow up. They are going to be like the youth that is on the streets. And you never know. Because in this world, what goes around comes around. Please respect the people who are going to the streets. Listen to their cry without judging them, without killing them, without using the police to harass them. So, today it was announced that the president has actually refused to sign the bill, which is a good gesture, but I hope he's very serious on refusing to sign that bill. And he's going to advise the parliament to cancel that bill. Because it's not fair, you just refuse to sign, then it goes to parliament, after 14 days it comes to you and you sign it. We are telling you, as the head of state we chose, we lined up to choose you. We lined up to elect you. Just listen to the people and tell the parliamentarians what to do. To just put away with that bill because Kenyans have rejected it. They have refused it. It's not favoring them. It's oppressing them. It is putting them to early graves. It is putting them to depression. So listen to the people. And guys, I think that will be the end of my video. Thank you so much for your continued support. May the Lord bless you till we meet next time. Bye bye.